Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome to Leo Plays. If you never experienced a Leo Plays series before, this is the series where I go in blind to a new game that I have never explored before. So, if you would be ever so kind to join me for this excellent adventure into this game that is humbly provided by Humble. If you want, you can go and take a look in the description down below, and you can go ahead and get the game free right now until September 1st, 2018. But be aware that the game is going to be unique for everyone. It's not, as far as I know, people take it differently in different ways, but I'm one of those people that are more like how could I say, the observant following type. So we'll get into that later on throughout this Leo Plays series, but as far as I know, this series is only going to be most likely a once a week series, and if we get enough views on this first episode, then most likely we'll become a twice a week. So we're gonna go and get started, and I guess going to get on into the game. There's really not much else for us to do then. Okay. So, if you never played Orwell, it is purely based on what is called I believe it's called the something police from the book 1984. I can't remember what the name of the group or faction is called, but it's this type of police that looks into your social media, looks into your texting, it looks into your calling, looks into your looks in through your TV, even when you think your TV is off. So, if you've never watched or never read the book 1984 or watched the movie 1984, I can't remember the author, but most likely, well, not the author, but the producer and writer. If you don't know, if you haven't watched any one of them, then go ahead and watch them either before watching this or before playing it yourself, because it's going to be interesting. I will say this game is one of the more unique games that I've ever played. I have so far about maybe 30 minutes of playtime into the game, and I just want to put that out there before I go into it, saying that I'm not completely blind, but I am blind to a certain point. So this first episode will go by pretty smoothly as far as me not being blind, but most likely in the next episode we'll be going into some pure blind stuff that I don't want to go ahead and go into right now. So we're going to go and create a new profile. Create empty profile. Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create your profile. I'm just going to put in my name as Leo, and we are going to select, we're going to select him. And let's go to the next step. We're not going to worry about this email address, and we don't need to worry about this. It's just the agreeing to the terms, saying that your actions may cause changes to the nation. The nation as far as inside of the game, not in real life. Okay? So let's go ahead and go into this. And I'm going to go ahead and switch on over into a blank video screen and mute myself so that you guys can see what's going on. Anyway, be back in a moment. Well, that was interesting. Episode 1. The clocks were striking. 13. You're online. Good. Call me Signs. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense against terrorism. So, this is the thing about the game. It's mostly focusing on preventing terrorism within the nation. But it does it in a completely different way. For the test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system, under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normal congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from the footage, there has been an accident. So let's get started. I've activated the Reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks on websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want to inform you of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Okay, so we go into the Reader, click on the headlines, and then he's going to bring up this message. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open unknown person file once you're done. Okay, so here's our documents. We got the bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Basically, it's saying that at approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosion detonated in the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. Bonton is, in my opinion, just a parallel version of Boston. It's kind of similar to the Boston bombing, but then again, not so much. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the unknown person profiler. Okay. The profiler holds all information on those who we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Okay, sorry about that interruption. Hopefully we are not going to get an interruption like that again. So, hold on, we weren't able to read what you had to say. Dang it. No. Okay, so this is no stranger to police. Take a look at the arrest record. Watergate Cassandra. So the highlighted elements in the records are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these 6 elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case, and any connection or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Okay, so we have her name. Okay. And I guess get a picture. Yep. Portrait. Interesting. Very good. Picture and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that had just been unlocked. We will need this information to progress. Assault on a police officer. Interesting. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidences? Personally, yeah, kinda. I do not. Well, that's very negative. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. Okay. Is the woman a terrorist? Okay. The case that keeps the media and public guessing. Cassandra W. Picture above, who was allegedly injured, had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago. Man, I cannot speak for the life of me. It still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, the Safety Bill. Okay, so you can put that in. Okay. the exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up with there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. I'm not too sure if you know what a coincidence means, dude. Coincidence means that someone was there at the same time as someone else, not someone was there at the same time as something else that happened. That or I'm just getting it wrong. Oh well. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay. So, due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not been able to connect the crime to the accused Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession. Ooh, okay. So we can go and put that in. So she has an occupation of artist. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Maybe. Great, you have found another document. Before we go, let's clarify your job and how it affects me, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already know about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into the case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Kind of like a regular police officer or police detective. Advisors, like me, only get to see the data provided by the investigators. Kind of like a DA, okay? Kind of like a district attorney where they only see like the facts and nothing else. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Sounds like a DA to me. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading information. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data checks might be necessary to progress on the case. Okay. Cassandra's port. Okay, we got a new picture for her. Let's go ahead and put that on in. Okay. Hi, I'm Cassio, wonderful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. We're gonna go and disable that because that doesn't sound like an address. Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career. Okay, so dull day job. Interesting. We should find out what the job was. See what you like? Why, of course you do. Because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave me a message on my util account. Okay. I'm going to put that on in. Form of media and account communication. Good, you found a chat handle. That will allow us to overhear any conversations on that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Interesting. Okay, and then we got the businessman's forgotten daughter. Daughter of an entrepreneur. Anything? No? Okay. Christmas present to my darling, so she is in a relationship. Okay. But it's not, we don't know if it's a boyfriend or girlfriend or if it's a husband or a wife. Okay, so she has a session going on with an unknown person. Hey, you. Hey, Josie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. Okay. In the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted off from your desk. Okay. Let's put that on it. She stole a credit card from an unknown person? It would be interesting to find out. Yeah, I know. Can't stop me now. Joseph Langer, my fearless attorney. So that creates a profile for him. Okay. Wait, she stole a credit card from her lawyer? Really? Yep. Well, we should be able to track the credit card of this slinger down and lock it for it. Done. No, really. No need to thank me, Mr. Langer. You should now be able to a profile for a related person. It can be accessed by the profiler. Yeah, I know. Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Okay. Uploaded for Cassandra. Watergate. Pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. It does, because of the fact that it says there. What are you gonna tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. Gotta go now. Takes you later. Okay, good. So let's go here. Products. Watergate Pharmaceutics. Interesting. Company Bruno Watergate. Dr. Alice Watergate. Let's go ahead and get that. Okay. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. And she's a junior CEO or COO. I guess that's what. Yeah, that's that way. Everything stays in the family. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She almost mentioned she had a. Yeah, it was meant for us to do that one first. Yeah, I don't want to read that right now. Let's actually go in and put that in as her new profile pic. Seems a bit more professional. Is that actually the same person? Yep. Apparently. Oh, we're not done here. Jobs. Ah. We're urgently looking for a chief operating officer to replace the retired, formerly appointed predecessor. Or maybe I was wrong, and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. Okay. Nothing happens here. Okay. Seizure, closing, raised manipulation suspicions. Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicting data chunks. Okay. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the other will become invalid immediately. Okay? I'd highly recommend that you clarify the content of the conflict before you proceed. Though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. Very well then. Okay, so criminal case closed due to lack of evidence, or parents resolved in illegal means to close the target person's criminal case. I'm not sure which one I should choose here. Ooh. I'm gonna say it was more so. Well, they have. I don't think it was because the pharmaceutical family is taking illegal measures. Because I don't think that a pharmaceutical company would do that. But the whole part about lack of evidence, that's conflicting as well, because they got CCTVs all over the Freedom Plaza, like we saw in the intro. And they would have at least seen something. If they hadn't seen something, then they possibly wouldn't have kept her for so long. I'm going to say lack of evidence because CCTVs can sometimes be misleading because they only show one perspective. This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. Maybe it will today. Currently, I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between those two lives of hers. What may cause this radical shift? Well, sure, why not? Cassandra's timeline, okay. First, what's going on in the headlines? Crime rate drops, okay. Safety bill. Doesn't look like anything. interesting. Or just peacekeeping mission, yeah. Positions. Yeah, okay, so nothing interesting going on there. Headlines. What else? We didn't read that part. Nope. Nothing interesting. Cassandra's timeline. Ah, so we have a new picture of her. I don't think I wanted to select that one. Invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. Okay, so we have her birthday. Interest, art, music, and activism. Hold on, what does it say? Have an interest in art, music, and activism. Yeah. Art, music, and activism? What a lineup. Yeah. Fuck all of your government lackeys. Okay, opposes the government. Okay. Well, well, Miss Watergate. We aren't too fond of you either. Mary, you just shut your freaking mouth, okay? What is this conflicting with? One unknown source. Cassandra is in a relationship with Joseph Langer. Okay. Okay. With her lawyer? Might be noteworthy. Anything else that's on here that might be interesting? The profile picture. So henceforth Cassandra shall be known to the world as Cassaris. Maybe. An alias name. No people on the web. So many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every ally's alias. Then we can make match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Okay? Invite you to our little activist group. Okay. An activist pro group. Is there anything more specific? Ah, there's something coming up. My Mary, the best friend of all times. Ooh. What's that conflicting with? Oh. What's going on? Another session. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Ah. Already fucking me up enough that I had to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. I never should have gone into that damn protest. Okay, so she regrets going to the protest, and she has to take that bus every day, meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidence after all. See, I told you. It's not a coincidence that she was there, okay? Okay? Or it was a coincidence that she was there, not a coincidence. I'll reserve my thoughts until we find out more evidence, yeah. I was so happy when Godfellows accepted me into thought. Into thought. What's that? One related document found. The activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Godfellows? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. Okay. Anything else? It's still going on. I guess we'll have to go with wine then. Okay, your card's not working here, can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something? Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You gotta be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Okay. Have you taken your... Oh. Medication? What is nephrin? Can you look that up for me, please? Okay. I risk losing a very important client. Anything else? Don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Okay, session closed. Okay. I think that's good. That's conflicting with something. Products. Methrin. Ah, antidepressants. Ooh. Fix antidepressant methane. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication. Looking at what you've extracted so far, we're dealing with a potential dangerous personality. I will indicate that to law enforcement. Okay, well, that is interesting. And I think I want to go ahead and end it there, ladies and gentlemen. This has been so far an interesting point within my channel. I have not played this game before, and I am glad to say that I was able to get this game for free through Humble Bundle. If you want to get it for free yourself, you can take a look in the description below and get it 100% free. And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say today. So, once again, thank you guys so much for watching here. If you were able to make it this far into the video, I am deeply appreciated that you watched this far in. If you want to see more content like this, please do make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton, and it also lets me know you guys actually want to see this content. And I can't wait to actually talk to you guys some more and present you guys with some more Orwell. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.